Hey y'all, it's Lisa Blonay, and welcome back to Blonay Got Tea. You already know I bring you the messy from these social media streets, while my POV brings the tea and the smoke. Thanks for tapping into your daily dose of new media news. Real, not fake, because all we want is the truth. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and of course, join the society. Let's get into it.
Hey y'all, thank you so much for joining me, y'all. Sorry about that. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you, Mr. Charlie. Share out this live. If you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Make sure you hit that. Thank you guys for tapping in. And let's get right into it. I'm sorry, I guess my mic just went out, but let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. All right. So I was on social media. Came across this video that was Chyna. Somebody caught Chyna live. And in this live video, like I said, she was saying some other things, but she said that Chasity unalived her mama dog. Yeah. And to the point where she was crying. So I'm like, I got to bring this to my chat. So here we are. Okay. Now, we're also going to hit on some tea on Blueface's release date, y'all. All right. And Zio was not quite done spilling the tea and getting something off his chest. So we're gonna tap into that as well. But right now, y'all, this is what I got. Okay. Let me take this down. And it's like the Malone Circus returns. All right. And you know what? This is beyond, I call this sick confession. I really, really like, I'm like, who unalived the dog? Why does their family drama always have to be demonic? Why folk come? Wow. Is this a glimpse into a sector of society? Are there other people actually living like this on an everyday basis? I mean, as soon as this circus starts selling tickets, the clowns come running out the woodwork. And what I mean by that is, I'm not necessarily talking about the person, I'm talking about what's being said. It's absolutely bonkers to me. Okay. We don't even got to check the lineup. You already know. And guess who's back? Like I said, Big China, yes. And she digging up bones out the Malone closet again. And you already know, when the devil is the dope dealer, things go dark real quick. Okay. So, like I said, according to Chyna, She gave her mom a dog. She gave Charla a dog as a gift. And I think it was like 5 years ago. Cute, right? Until she said, she claims, she said, not claims, I heard her say that Chasity was the one who unalived this poor dog, Nika. Yeah. And then wait a minute, let me pull this down because let me take this video down. Now, according to her, the reason was because Chrisean wasn't getting her an apartment. Okay? That's what I got. Now I want to share with y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go to this video and I want you guys to hear this.
All that street shit she's.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me see. Oh, I don't even have it up. Okay. Let me go ahead and share it, you guys. I think I'm going to Instagram. Hold on. Let me see where I'm going. I think it's going to be on Instagram, y'all. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, you guys. Hold on. Let me bring it up. And y'all is about to hear what Big Chyna has to say. Okay? Don't believe me. We're about to get ready. Are y'all ready? Because if you ain't seen this or heard this, yeah. Yeah. It gets deeper and it gets darker every day. All right? We're going to use the buddy system. We're not going to go in this alone. All right, here I go. No, I'm just playing, y'all. Let me play it for you. Hold on, because I want to. Hold on.
You are evil. I got my mother this puppy 5 years ago. I didn't know it was Nika. You need to bring the family back together. Ain't no bringing this family back together. This family is messed up. It's messed up. Anytime you allow a puppy, you are sick. Chasity, your days is numbered. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You are an evil, evil person. How can you live with yourself knowing how evil you are? You are evil. Yeah, you got one up on me. But guess what? Karma gonna get you, Chasity. I put that on everything. Karma gonna get you. You are evil. I got my mother this puppy 5 years ago. I didn't know it was Nika. You need to bring the family back together. Ain't no bringing this family back together. This family is messed up. It's messed up. Anytime you allow a puppy, you are sick. Chasity, your days is numbered. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You are an evil, evil person. How can you live with yourself knowing how evil you are? You are evil. Yeah, you got one up on me. It's straight from the mother. 5 years ago, a chihuahua. And I got it from my mother for Valentine's Day. Chasity got the dog unalive, let it get unalive because she was mad because Chrisean wouldn't put her in an apartment. Chasity, you a bum. A bum. You sitting there dependent and begging your little sister to put you in an apartment. Y'all are weird. Weird. But everybody talking about Chyna. Chyna don't do that weird stuff y'all doing. Y'all are weird. And then when I come in y'all face, it ain't none of that. It don't be none of that. Y'all are weird, fake, phony, and every other thing I can think of right now. Like real talk, everybody keeps saying you need to bring the family back together. I'm gonna bring this messed up family back together. This family is messed up. It ain't no bringing it back together. Ever. Ever. Real talk. It's a ring. You are. So I bought my mother this puppy. Y'all got it straight from the mother 5 years ago. Are pathetic.
Did y'all hear that? I got that from that was Captain for Likes again. Okay. You guys want to do your own research, you guys want to look up that video. That is where we're at right now on IG. Did you hear that? What in the hell, Leonte, is going on? Somebody said it was never a dull moment with this family. And that's not even funny. What? So she's saying that she gave Charlotte a dog about 5 years ago. I don't know. And I think that Chastity's mom, Charlotte, is staying with Chasity. I think she is. I just thought about that right now. But she said that Chasity unalived that dog, which was her mama dog. Because I just thought about it because I'm like, how would her mama dog get over Chastity house? But I remember somebody saying that the mom was either with Chasity or staying with Chasity. I don't know if that's true. And I didn't see, I just kind of heard that. So I don't know. But anyway, she's saying that Chasity unalived the mom, the dog that she gave her mom 5 years ago. And how she did it, she kind of switched it up. She said that she allowed the dog or something, and then she was like she unalived the dog. So did she allow it to get out? Did she actually, you know what I'm saying, stab it? Did she, what did she do? Maybe I'm asking for too much, but that's what she's saying. Okay? That's what she's saying. And I'm thinking like, well, how would the mama dog get over there? She still has ties with her mom. Her mom was probably over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Tareen Renee Malone posted her jail records of having a blank and bulletproof vest during her arrest in 2009. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that, but I couldn't read it. It was like in the background. So that's what that was. Wow. And that's how you come back from allegations that you popped up to Zeus with that thing on your lap. That's how you answer that. Oh my God, I can't. That's your counterproductive. That's what you're gonna do. That's counterproductive. So you thought you was eating with that. Like, y'all. She goes on. Let's hear the rest of it. Let's hear the rest.
I don't care. You pathetic. A chihuahua. You boosted that stuff up with Chrisean and Tifa. You started all that mess. You, Terrence, and Chasity, all y'all are devils, evil people. How can y'all be so daggone evil? I never met nobody so evil in my life like these people, y'all. Y'all know what I was going to do today? I was going to come on here and do a public apology just so we can mend things and our family can come back together. Then I just called my mother and she told me it was the puppy that I bought her 5 years ago. They got out alive by Chasity. Evil. She is so evil. Evil. And y'all talk about me though. I don't do mean stuff and evil stuff like y'all. But you need to bring the family back together. Ain't no bringing this family back together. This family is messed up. It's messed up. Anytime you allow a puppy, you are sick. Chasity, your days is numbered. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You are an evil, evil person. How can you live with yourself knowing how evil you are? You are evil. Yeah, you got. And I got it from my mama for Valentine's Day. Chasity got the dog unalive. Let it get unalive because she was mad because Chrisean went for her in an apartment. Chasity, you a bum. A bum. You sitting there dependent and begging your little sister to put you in an apartment. Y'all are weird. Weird. But everybody talking about Chyna. Chyna don't do that weird stuff y'all doing. Y'all are weird. And then when I come in y'all face, it ain't none of that. It don't be none of that. Y'all are weird, fake, phony, and every other thing I can think of right now. Like real talk, everybody keep saying you need to bring the family back together. I'm gonna bring this messed up family back together. This family is messed up. It ain't no bringing it back together. Ever. Ever. Real talk. It's a ring. You are. So I bought my mother this puppy. Y'all got it straight from the mother. Are pathetic. I don't care. You pathetic. You boosted that stuff up with Chrisean and Tifa. You started all that mess. You, Terrence, and Chasity, all y'all are devils, evil people. How can y'all be so daggone evil? I never met nobody so evil in my life like these people, y'all. Y'all know what I was going to do today? I was going to come on here and do a public apology just so we can mend things and our family can come back together. Then I just called my mother and she told me it was a puppy that I bought her 5 years ago. They got out alive by Chasity. Evil.
Y'all, what is going on? What? So Chasity over there unaliving animals now? Who do y'all believe? Because you know we stuck between a rock and a hard place every time we talk about these people. We don't know who to believe. But you know what? I believe they all telling the truth. If you ask me, all of them telling the truth. But like the vindictive and the sick ways they do each other, and then somehow end up online telling us about it is insane. So Chastity was allegedly begging Chrisean for an apartment. See, a lot be going on behind, you know what I'm saying, when the camera cut. A lot be going on. And then when they get online, we can expect a different persona, y'all. We ain't even got to see it. It ain't even got to be allegedly. It's just the way it is. How many times they going to have to slap us in the face with a story like this before we realize this shit is real? They all vindictive, evil as fuck, but then they all saved. What? What? You feel me? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Yeah, you guys just heard what Chyna said, y'all. What are your thoughts on this? Chasity beat up her own mother, got trauma unalive, lying on him, and won't let Luella see his side of the family. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But I didn't know that she beat her own mama. Got trauma unalive, lying on him, and won't let Luella see his side of the family. Damn. You know, trauma spoke on Chasity. I mean, rest in peace, trauma, right? And my condolences go out to his family, his friends, and anyone who was affected by the loss of his life. But before he was unalived, he was talking about Chasity. Okay. I don't know if it was in a DB relationship, whatever, because she had said he was, beating on her, whatever. That's believable. Could have been a DB situation very easily. Okay. But the way that he lost his life, they knew that she most likely, allegedly, had something to do with it. And do you remember how she spoke on that man after he was unalived? She was actually on the phone with Quail while the mama was going to the red rum scene. Now I might got that mixed up because he was in the car with Trauma's mother because he's Trauma's best friend. And he was on the phone with Chasity, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to play a clip of that anyway, so we'll find out. We'll find out shortly. But yeah, y'all, ain't that something crazy? But when Trauma spoke on her, he said that she is worse than Chrisean. He said Chrisean ain't got nothing on Chasity. He said he goes through 10 times worse than what Blueface. He said 10 times worse. This is a man explaining his relationship with his own baby mama. Yeah. You said, didn't the mother OD off D-Rugs yesterday? I don't know. Y'all got that tea? Make sure you tap in, y'all. If y'all got tea, I don't got. Make sure you tap in. And not in the chat, but you would, Blonay TV. I mean, the Blonay Society at gmail.com, babes. Ty, you said, yes, put the mom out. You put the mom out? Ooh, what? I was saying they need to check on their mom before something bad happens to her while they bickering. Ooh. Because, see, I was right? So she was staying with Chasity. Is that what y'all saying? Because I never saw it. I just heard it. That bloodline is cursed and evil bunch. Y'all. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I'm not just gonna just scroll by this. I'm not just gonna scroll by this like this is an Adidas commercial. No, I'm not just gonna scroll by like this is just some meaningless, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. These people are really saying these things. And she said the reason why was because she was mad that Chrisean wouldn't get her an apartment. Girl, what in the heavenly hell is going on with y'all? Y'all believe in the wrong kind of miracles. I could say that, like, how do we go from apartments to animals being unalive? Like, somebody make it make sense, because I'm lost. I'm lost on it. And the craziest part is that this ain't even new behavior, y'all. Why are we used to this? Why are we expecting this? Like, we like, oh, like some people right now, my chat's like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, oh, okay. Who are you talking about? Oh, yeah, it's expected. Why do you have that look on your face? Like, I'm still flabbergasted. I'm still, yeah. It's a train wreck that I guess we're never going to see crash. Is that it? We're going to see them crashing out, but we will never see the real full train wreck, right? They digging through each other's dirty laundry like it's Black Friday at Goodwill. Not even at Chanel. Wow. Now, Chasity, girl, wasn't it just a few weeks ago? Wasn't it just a few weeks ago you said that Chrisean, you couldn't get in your house, your keys? Remember? You said you were evicted. Okay? Chrisean didn't even bring the baby bag back. Y'all remember that? Because I went with you to the laundromat. I remember. I don't know which chapter of the saga she on now, but girl, let me show y'all something. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Hold on. Let me take y'all. Let me take y'all back a little bit. Let me take this down, and I'm gonna show you this video of just what I'm talking about. Cause girl, you was just talking. You wasn't just talking this. Okay, y'all are so flip flop. Like, you guys go with the go where the wind blow. You go where the bag at. You go where the clout blow. Like, hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up. I think it's on. I think it's on my own YouTube channel. So let me go to my YouTube. Or let me go to YouTube. Hold on. Okay. Y'all, let me bring y'all this video right quick. I hope this is the right video. No, it's not. Hold on. Stormy, okay, buddy? All right, you guys, hold on. Somebody said, what? You said, remember when Chrisean threw the dog in the car? Yep, like a rag doll. Exactly. That's when I was like, something's really wrong with her. Hold on, you guys. Now, let me pull up the right one. Is this it? Oh, hell no. I keep bringing up the wrong one, y'all. Hold on. I want to show you guys this right quick on how you was just talking. This might have been like a month ago, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. All right. This is recently. Let's just put it like that. Recently. The book. And then it looks like she's in the same spot that she was. Now, it's not that I watch Chasity. Okay. I catch her lives now and again. So I don't know. But it seems to me wherever she's at, it looks lived in. So I don't know if she's staying with a friend. You guys don't remember she said she was evicted. Did she catch up on her rent? Was she able to pay her rent? Is that what it is? She was able to stay where she was living at. I don't know. You guys let me know because we gonna check the date on this video I'm about to show y'all. We gonna check the date. What's the date on here? Hold on, let me bring it up. I don't know the date, but it's when I show you, I guess it'll come up. You guys take a look at this video. What's up, GG77? You said all that crap they did is running them even crazier on the internet. Yep. Yes, I remember there was talk that she drowned that poor thing. Yeah, in the pool when she lived at that mansion. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yep. That's what they were saying. That's how that dog was unalive. We can't say who did it, but there ain't no law against using common sense and probability, right? All right, let me pull this video up for you guys. You guys take a look at this. Hold on. Is this watching it on YouTube? Okay. Tell me if y'all remember this. Hey, we got our ads. Hold on. Okay, y'all can't hear that. Hold on. Hold on, y'all, because y'all can't hear it. Hold on, let me pull it up. I gotta pull it up again for you. Because it don't seem like y'all can hear it. Yeah, hold on, guys. Green hearts in the chat if you could hear that. But I gotta bring it up again. Hold on. Uh-oh. All right, let me bring it up one more time. Because I just noticed that you guys could not hear that. I don't know if this is our new place that she's in or not. I'm just saying it just looks lived in, but I can't say that it looks familiar because I don't really watch her, so I don't fucking know. And then when I do see the video or clips of her, I don't be paying attention to the background really. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's see if this is gonna play for you guys. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you smash that like button. Get us into the algorithm, you guys. We are on the road to 10K. We have already hit 8. Thank you guys so much. Every time you subscribe, every time you like, every time you're part of the replay gang, you help this platform to grow, and I appreciate you. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Blue gave that Chrisean that dog. Blue gave Chrisean that dog. She took her anger out on the dog when she was mad at Blue. Oh, okay. All right, you guys, go ahead and take a listen to this. A quick update on Chrisean's sister Chasity, who was released from jail and found herself homeless after coming home to an eviction letter on her door. Thanks to Chrisean, she had no keys and baby Luella's baby bag was MIA. Good news is she got access to her shit, washed her clothes, and had help with Princess Luella, and she got a new place, y'all. We know now that Luella is safe and sound. Take a listen.
See, this is what I swear to I love this. Grandmothers do this. They put the dirty clothes in the bag. They have the other stuff clean and folded up. I messed it up, of course, right now, but little snacks packed. You see? This is how my baby come back when she come back with Mama Letta or Mama D. King grandmother's Mama D. Mama Letta's my best friend mom, but that's real grandmother shit. I love it. Booga jigga booga booga booga. Booga jigga booga booga.
Now, Chrisean should take this as a straight diss because remember what Chasity said when she went to go pick up baby Luella from Chrisean. Baby on the hip and nothing else.
Luella came home. She don't have none of her stuff. My house keys, the baby bag, no car seat, nothing. And I need to get my property. Nobody could make sure I go get my property. Y'all, I do need help, but whatever. I will hunt you down. Camera up in here. Hey, I do. Hey, mama.
Thanks for tapping in. Follow and stay tuned for more. I don't even know how long ago that was, y'all. Hold on, let me see. I accidentally pushed that. This was 3 weeks ago. Okay? This was 3 weeks ago. Tell me I ain't lying. 3 weeks ago. And then fast forward to just not even a week ago, you was begging to be the nanny, the on-tour nanny. You wanted to be part of the entourage. Girl, why would you even want to get involved in you just see what happened. I tell you, you're attracted to this chaos. Like, why would you even want to be part of that? But I just wanted to show y'all. This was just 3 weeks ago. Make it make sense. Now you want to be the nanny? I think it's because you want to be in close proximity with Chrisean and what comes with Chrisean. Maybe not necessarily what she has, like what she can give you, because it looked like she's pretty damn stingy. Okay, according to Have My Chat, she's broke. But I think it's the proximity. I think it's what comes with being around Chrisean. I don't know if you guys want to call that perks, clout, numbers, views. I don't know. I mean, and misery loves company. Some people can't live outside of conflict. They need conflict. They need chaos. Like, honestly, there are people that thrive off that negative energy. So I don't know, because they annihilate each other what they say about each other is so cutthroat, so unforgivable, right? Sometimes it's the unthinkable. It's the secrets of the secrets of the secret, right? They're taking us down to fucking Dante's Inferno. Like, what level of hell are we on? You know, there's a few levels. If you know any history, or if you've read it, you know what I'm saying. History class, had to. But what level of hell are we on? That's not like I'm an expert or anything, but Dante's Inferno for sure. I think it's a level of hell that they take us to, and then they come back with the bone. So don't say they're going in the closet and getting the bone. No, they're not. They're going to a level of hell. Not the hell, but the levels of hell. You remember? Fuck? Like, what are we doing? So you done unalive the dog. And it's like there's schizo or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's different there's different characters of them, but they all are like, it's like being in a scary movie or a dream that a scary ass dream that you just can't wake up from. Right? It's just insane. It really is. And it's like they all are like, it's like, what do you want? You know, like say for example, if you had a dream and it was like multiples of like maybe some scary kids or something like that, and they were just all just standing there like, it's just like the mimicking of the behavior is astonishing to me. It really is. And the fact that y'all will drag each other through Hades and back, and then be like, "Oh, want to have some wine? Yeah. Well, we need to get back together. You know, we need this to happen. Blah 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 blah." And then you just break out with a game of spades and some wine, and it's all right. It's okay, and you expect us, right? You expect the general public to just go along, just flip-flop the back and forth with you. Where are your loyal fans? Like, where are the real people that really love you for who you are? If you guys are constantly going back, we're supposed to be like, yay! No! Yay! The sisters are back together. Boo! They broke. Like, what? No, we're going to stay right here on the side of sanity and point y'all out every motherfucking step of the way. We're not going anywhere. The fuck? I remember when Chasity was talking about Chrisean like a doll. Okay? Shit's insane, y'all. I'm going to come back to the chat, but let me just show you, okay? Let me show you guys something.
Being honest, I was being honest. I made a mistake, and could you help me? Like, you made up shit that wasn't even true. You said that I beat King and all. King don't know what an ass whooping is. I threw a bomb at Lil Petey and hit King, and my dumb ass took him in school and told because I got a big mouth, and I thought being honest gets you somewhere. I thought being honest, I was being honest. I made a mistake, and could you help me? Like, I just went and told to the nurse. The fuck out of here. Nothing ever happened to King. He never been hurt. His arm never been broke. None of that. Stop that cat. Only one thing bad really happened to me. It happened to Shakur. He was with my mom and stepdad. And Chrisean asked to get him that night when she came in town. Not about a motherfucker that don't even know how to be a mother. You should be ashamed of yourself, goofy. Fuck what you talking about? Don't get me started on this bitch. Why y'all trying to make it seem like family is perfect? Like, people don't go through shit. She brought this shit to the internet. I'm not finna keep not saying nothing after all this shit y'all be playing with me on the internet. Cause of her. Yeah, I'm responding now when I feel like it. You got me fucked up. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. How's your business? You let a hater tell you anything. because she ain't got it. All that money she spent on Blueface restaurant, she should have paid for the doctors and be a real mom. How about that? Y'all want to keep talking about me? At least I got my son grounded.
Oh, was that the end of it? Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? So does she not now, fast forward 4 months, not still need to be a mother? Does she still not now need to take her money and pay for the doctors? Is that one of the problems, that she doesn't have the money for the doctors for Junior? Is that what she's telling you? Like, that is what absolutely kills me with these people. So it was true then when you were blurting it out and it was mad day, but now all of a sudden you can swallow all that, swallow your pride. Like, girl, you talking about watching Junior? You need to be saving Junior. Okay? And by that, I mean simply taking him to the doctor. Now, I know there is red tape, okay? You can't just take somebody's a random child, I don't think, unless they're, in danger or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have to be the parent in order to, get the therapy, sign up get appointments that Junior really needs. I get it. But who's going to start the process? It has to start somewhere. And instead of you trying to hop on Entourage and be part of the hairstylist and the videographer, oh, and there's the nanny, Chasity. No. Why would you want to even be caught up or put yourself in this situation? But I get it. You really do want to be in that situation. You want to be in the middle of all this chaos. You want to take sides. You want to be where the action is. We get it. And Junior still loses in the end. Okay? And Chrisean will return the favor. Next thing you know, she talking crazy about you. But then y'all sitting at the table, clinking wine glasses. What? Playing a friendly game of poker? Are y'all out your mind? And you still managed to fail us because the camera panned over and we saw Junior struggling. We don't even know if he was on a pallet. We ain't even gonna give you that credit. He was on the ground. And the ground be outside. To me, that the floor was the ground. And there was no pallet. Okay? Still let us down. That's crazy to me, y'all. Absolutely insane. And you know why it doesn't make sense? Because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. But we have to realize that this is a reflection of society, a certain sector of society. Okay? We're not looking at unicorns here. Okay? This is not even a phenomenon. Even though it's blowing us away, like, right? There are people, thousands of people, that live like this every day. Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine? Now, I'll give everybody the benefit of the doubt because there may be a hint of toxicity, a bit of this, a bit of that you can relate to. Maybe you do have a toxic relationship with your brother or sister. Maybe something erratic has happened, but you reeled it back in. You understand? You understand the difference? You either separated yourself from that or you reeled yourself in, and you're a better person for that. So if this is the reflection of something that went on in your life, be proud of yourself. Be happy. Don't look down on yourself. Don't down yourself, because you made it. And then you made it better. We are looking at the version that chooses to follow the patterns of the abuser and to give what they got. And that's something only God can fix. Right? But I'm here to shine the light and break it on down for y'all. Let's talk about it. Like, what? It ain't even got to be that deep, I guess. And it don't. It's not that deep, right? We take it to a certain level and we make it personal with the hashtag Save Junior, but we only take it so far because we don't know you hoes. We don't know you personally. We don't know you guys. I've never met you or seen you in my life. How crazy would that be? Some people may even think we're guilty of that now. I'm just pointing it out, y'all. I may open the eyes of someone, give somebody a different perspective, snap somebody out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because with sisters, like with family like this, who needs enemies? Who needs serial killers? Okay? Who needs the police? Who needs the gangster, the killer, or the dope dealer? All right? Who needs, I mean, like, what? You up here unaliving dogs? You said Miss Chyna just wants clout. Yep, any way she can get it. All of them. Don't you see? They all learn from each other. Like they all go in a row. And they pass down the most toxic, the most detrimental traits. Down, 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 down. Generational curse was passed down through generations. And it looks like it has no plans on slowing down. And I've told you guys a million times, we all have generational curses. We were born into sin. It's the way it is. It's just the way it is. But this family takes it to a new fucking level. A new fucking level.
His head open with a lunch. His head open with a lunchbox. All that street shit she's popping. Look at her cases. All her charges is from hitting an innocent baby in the head. Her baby, and then her next child. I don't know how old he was. Probably 1 year old. He over because of her. She was about to go to jail for. You know how she got out of it? She pleaded schizophrenia. She went to jail for busting her kid his head open with a lunchbox.
Did you get all that? Is it crazy or not? They be doing stuff that can bring the ABC boys. She was posting this stuff up. She was talking about her sister's record. And as we know, she was still on the run. When was when was the warrant issue? Wasn't it 12 of 2023 or something like 12 of 2024? December of 2024. She was on the run all that whole time. Let her tell it while she was on a run. Oh no, it wasn't nothing wrong. Everything was right. Now she can't stop but telling us. Every time she go live, she let me, I ain't on the run no more. You don't know how good it feels. I ain't on the run no more. Bitch, we didn't know you was in the run in the first place. But you know what? We did because Ronnie told us before he passed away. And I think that was February of this year. So he told us in and around December of 2024 that she was on the run. He told us that she was in trouble with the law. You guys remember that video? Yeah. I don't know, y'all. Let me get to the chat because the way that all this goes down is just total chaos to me. Because every time they fall out, they go digging in each other's, like, not just dirty laundry they got. And did you not hear that blogger say that Luella and Junior were starving for hours straight? And then she had to drag them babies from Vegas to LA. And they just to get to a studio. Is that a yes or a no, ma'am? Okay, we the people would like to know. Because y'all not gonna play on our intelligence. Not you're not gonna play on our top. No. Because the way your stories flip-flop, I think we're dealing with multiple personalities at this point. Y'all look, and you know the reason why I say that too is because Chrisean just said, you know how she got out of it? She pleaded schizophrenia. You can't just plead schizophrenia out the air. There has to be something on record. There has to be some type of what is it called? Diagnosis. You have to have a paper trail when you yell out or you plead or you're trying to get out of something and you plead schizophrenia. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose anybody. You act like you got schizophrenia. Chrisean said that you pled schizophrenia to get out of going to jail or whatever the consequences were. You pleaded schizophrenia. You can't just plead that out the air. Okay. Let me see you. Anybody, God forbid, you get pulled over and get in a situation. You just be like, I'm crazy. I have schizophrenia. Will that get me out? Bipolar? Borderline personality disorder. That's what I have. That's it, Ossifer. That is what I have. Like, no. There had to be some paperwork. There had to be some type of diagnosis. There had to be some history. Even with a diagnosis, that comes with history. Okay? So I'm thinking, putting two and two together, that Chasity has been diagnosed with schizophrenia. That's the reason why your sister said it. And we're just regurgitating what we heard. right? I think we're dealing with multiple personalities at this point. Y'all act like the Malone sisters meet the Chucky franchise, okay? Heidi Ho, friends to the motherfucking end. And then y'all turn around and point the finger like, oh, I'm not involved, or, that's her fault. Girl, please. You've been in every episode of this circus since season 1, day 1. All of you. Right? What part of the game is this, y'all? Let me get to the chat and see what you guys are talking about. Y'all, this is crazy. Are we for real? So you done unalive your mama dog. Does that mean maybe she hurt her mom? Right? Maybe her mom is not on using when she's over there. You think she's using? You think she still has a problem? I don't know, y'all. Chrisean says someone came in the house and took the dog. I guess she left the door unlocked. No, didn't they find the dog? Oh, what are you talking about? You talking about Chasity dog? Or are you talking about Chrisean dog? Chrisean just lied to get herself off the hook. Yep. Chyna's saying it's 5-hour drive to get to her mom to take her to get help. Won't one of the sisters do it? Thought she was thought she was the oldest. She probably don't, I don't know. She probably can't afford to, or doesn't have the means to get there. I don't know. They all conflicting. You have to sort out what's real and what's not. Exactly. Damn, the dysfunctional, the level of dysfunction. It's louder than anything that we could ever look at, y'all. Okay? Problems come with Chrisean. Exactly. Exactly, y'all. I don't know. But I do know that even with Chasity, even Trauma's family spoke on her, and Trauma spoke on her as well and said, girl, you are 10 times worse than Chrisean, and that he went through way more than Blueface ever could, which leads me to think that you might just be vindictive enough to do something, have something to do with him being not here today. Chasity sold everything Chrisean gave her for money. Yeah, but is that a new place that she's in? Or is that her same place and she probably just was able to pay whatever or she was lying? Because it just looks lived in to me. It looks extra lived in. But I don't know. Because I don't know her background. I don't watch her like that. Somebody says it's Junior. He's the views and the clout. No one is checking for Chrisean like that, like this. Not 2023. Not since 2023. Yeah, this is not. Oh, you say this not 2023? Exactly. Y'all, yeah. Let me pull this up for you guys because I want you guys to hear what I'm talking about. So you guys can hear Trauma on this video. Now, I did a live about this, you guys. Make sure you guys are part of the replay gang. But I'm about to play you some clips from my live, but it was a long live, y'all. It was a long live, okay? It was like 4-hour live. So I went to the good parts that we need to hear, and that's what I'm about to pull up for you guys. So you guys can hear exactly what Trauma had to say. I think what his mom has to say, his family has to say about Chasity. And it's not good, y'all. This is a pattern of behavior. This is their MO, meaning that this is repeated over and over. It doesn't matter who it's with, don't matter where they're at. And this is how you can tell someone's character. I don't know if I'm putting you up on game. I don't know if I'm preaching to the choir. Whatever the I'm doing. It's bringing awareness, okay? And the same tactic you use for toxic people, you can use as well to avoid a narcissist, okay? Hold on, let me see where this is. Okay, let's go ahead and go here. And yeah, like I said, I want you guys to hear what Trauma said about her. Now, mind you, this is the baby daddy. I don't know how long he was together. Don't ask me no deets, because I don't know. But this is her baby daddy speaking on her. Okay, it holds some. The reason why I'm saying that is because it holds some weight. All right, we can all speculate. Is he telling the truth? Is he putting actions on it? Was this okay? In that jail cell, keep that nigga in there. Okay, he's a phony and a fake, and he's taking drugs. Like, what? You know? And they're saying that, set up Blueface. They're saying sometimes she was going to, at one time, she was going to set up Blueface. And we already knew that Ronnie sat down for her over a whole unaliving. Let's not leave that out. I don't know, y'all. Now, what's really going to really put the icing on the cake, I think, and brings the most to the forefront that we didn't know is when you guys hear Trauma speak himself. So there's a small clip of Trauma speaking on Chasity, how he was trying to get away from her. Now, they're also saying that he was an abuser. She was in a domestic violence situation. Believe it. I wouldn't doubt it for a second that he was whooping her. But the mother, and even he goes on to say that she was beating on him. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? I'm seeing such a parallel of these two. And all in all, these are the makings of a setup queen. Especially how Quell was speaking in. She got me keep getting my IG shut down. Chrisean didn't even have like power like that. Like, how was she getting people, IG shut down? Very, very trickery. Very, very trickery. Let me go ahead and go into these comments. You guys, this is a marathon. This is a moment in time. It's not even a marathon. It's a moment in time. It's not a race. All right. I'm here to bring you guys the tea. What I figured. I see my daughter at work. I'm thinking of Chrisean and Chat because the spiteful nature of how they go after people. Now, this is not the totality of who they are, right? We really don't know that. But from these people speaking on the sidelines that are actually flies on the wall and have interacted with these people and been in the presence of these people, we have to take something away from that, okay? They both erratic, spiteful, violent in nature, okay? They be fighting their baby daddy, speaking badly, speaking ill on people, ill enough for the ABC boys to come knocking at your door, for them to be telling you, hey, flip his cot, flip that bed in that jail cell. Keep that nigga in there. Okay? He's a phony and a fake, and he's taking drugs. Like, what? You know? And they're saying that, set up Blueface. Those police went there, yes. And then once. Do you see the dynamic or not? Ain't no. Let's get back to this, guys. Does she look like you see Chrisean as a baby? You think she resembles Chrisean Jr.? Not that she has to. Just a question. Don't crucify me.
And I said, my daughter at work, when she worked at Home Depot, and I said, Shakira, tell me what's going on. Shakira had the same response. They both of my kids, all this time, thought I was going nuts. And then when I found, after they, I don't know, weeks down the line, after they couldn't understand where I was coming from, and I finally told them it was Chasity, that's when Chasity started a whole 3-year journey of manipulation, text message, manipulating, hacking phones, hacking Wi-Fi. She did everything to keep it from coming out that she was the one that came to me in my home. She came here with my son, but they were actually driving down the street when I was shoveling my snow. And she came and said, Trauma, let's help your mother shovel. And I wanted to talk to my son, and just because, he came, he was in the neighborhood, so I let them in my house. And my son was upstairs. She came to me in the basement to get a shovel with me, another shovel, a second one for them to use. And that's when she came with this story. So this is where this nonsense came from. This is tearing me apart. And I mean, I'm literally mentally frustrated and gone, because that transcript that Shakira has is 2 pages of it. That came from the Attorney General's office. Chastity Malone, you personally called and told the police that my son was putting his hands on you when you were the person that was putting your hands on Shakim that day, January 9th, 2024. You, Chastity, were the aggressor. And then once they came, you not only told them what gas station Shakim went to, you gave them a description of what he was wearing, and you showed him a photo ID of my son. Those police went there, yes, they did. They had a shootout with my son, and he's gone. I can't bring him back. But I also have a witness that came forth 2 days later and said that.
Told y'all, they're saying she's the reason he's gone, y'all. They saying that she set this man up to get pow bang by the police, allegedly.
Okay, so you guys heard what Trauma's mama had to say about Chasity. Now you heard what he said, right? Okay. Y'all remember that? And that's from Great T News, by the way. If you guys want to see that video in its totality, because it got a lot. Okay. So if you guys want to see that full video, it's got a whole lot. I'll tell you that much. It's called Great T News on YouTube. All right. So y'all heard that. This is what she had to say. Now she's going to say a little bit more, and I'm just going to let it play because, I mean, it's self-explanatory. It really is. Like, on top of the fact it's a replay, and I'm basically explaining it while you guys are listening to it. So, I mean, let me go to the comments because, I mean, it's self-explanatory. This is the kind of energy that these people are putting out. That is why she's not taking Luella over to the daddy side of the family. Fall out with everybody, can't get along with, like, Chrisean don't have real fans. No, how you said real fans know how I know? Because Chrisean is fake. Can't build something solid on lies. Exactly. You really want the truth? I can point you in the direction, send you down a rabbit hole. Okay. By all means. I love that invitation. You said it's much worse than y'all think. It is? See? See what I'm saying? Yes, society is messed up. Fortunately, more common and normalized. It's sad. Exactly. They just like, woo, 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 la, 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 la. Oh, let me go on live and tell them how you unalive your red rum mama dog. Yeah. La, 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 la. Right? Oh, just let me go live, you know what I'm saying? And tell them how you know what I'm saying, how you lost your child and you pleaded, you acted like you had schizophrenia. Like, what? Normalizing this. That's the scariest part, y'all. They probably ain't batting an eye. They going back and forth. They probably ain't even batting an eye. Okay? The only thing that's going to make them bat an eye is probably being in the comment section a little bit too long. And you can always shut that off. Wow. Yep. You said, listen, I don't care what or who you come from, but when you bring life into this world, do better than what you got. Exactly. Chrisean had the opportunity and she's done horrible. She is a bad individual, no excuses at all. In my opinion, Chrisean unalived the dog. I literally watched her online as her niece was unalived, drowning, and the dog was trying to save her. Everybody on live told her, and she started laughing and skipping the comments. Oh, wow. Dang. That's horrible. What's up, Arvilla? You say, hey, everyone, save Junior, justice for Ronnie. Most definitely, you guys. So let me continue because there's a little bit more that I think the mom has to say, and then we'll get into what Trauma had to say about Chasity. You heard what the mother said. Everybody is pointing the finger. Everybody can't be lying, y'all. There is something that is going on. Somebody is connected to something, and the behavior that they are describing for Chasity, the manipulation, her hacking. The mother mentioned that she hacked the Wi-Fi, she hacked the phones. Was it to save the world? No, it was to prevent her from being exposed as a liar and a setup queen. All right, this is what you call an agent of chaos, and you did all of this just for your own selfish reasons, allegedly, so that you wouldn't be exposed for your messiness. This is conniving and sneaky user-like behavior, planting seeds of discord. And some people can't live outside of chaos, okay? And this is the reason why I decided to shed some light on this, because it always seems like they're in some type of chaotic situation where everything is just moments from blowing up in their face. It's not regular shit like, my sister stole my sweater, or my sister's wearing my clothes, or, it's like my sister took my boyfriend and now she's pregnant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. My sister took her baby daddy's mom into the basement and told and spread lies and vicious, innuendos. You gotta have nerve to go up to somebody's mama in the attic while she cleaning up, washing clothes and sweeping, and tell, excuse me, ma'am, did you know that your son and daughter are sleeping with each other? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Incest. Yeah. Right under your nose, in front of your face, behind your back. Like, where do these people get the kahunas to even do this? This is why I say I'm flabbergasted, because it's real, and what these people are saying, I believe to some extent is true, but we're still going to hang ourselves under the umbrella of allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Who can't even get in? They can't. And we need a male's perspective. I don't want just a bunch of women, even though it's going to be a majority, of course. you know, that's just how it's laid out. But I just want men to know, y'all.
And then once they came, you not only told them this, what gas station Shakim went to, you gave them a description of what he was wearing, and you showed him a photo ID.
But it didn't work. It didn't work. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get back to this. Now, the next I think you're going to hear is trauma, okay? And listen to what he says about.
And then once they came, you not only told them this, what gas station Shakim went to, you gave them a description of what he was wearing, and you showed him a photo ID of my son. Those police went there, yes, they did. They had a shootout with my son, and he's gone. I can't bring him back. But I also have a witness that came forth 2 days later and said,
Told y'all, they're saying she's the reason he's gone, y'all. They saying that she set this man up to get pow bang by the police, allegedly.
Now, you heard what he said, right? You heard what the mother said. Everybody is pointing the finger. Everybody can't be lying, y'all. There is something that is going on. Somebody is connected to something. And
looking like we have something in our hand.
you were the person that was putting your
for trauma, the young man, okay? And this is the mother. It just, you know, that hurts my heart. It really does. Now, while he's in the car,
she was pregnant, y'all. Like, I mean, this is sad.
You heard those gunshots. You knew he was dead. You knew he was shot. And when I came to the hotel, to the precinct that day, you were in the parking lot, in the car. You was in my daughter's car, already there. When I got there, you left.
That was another lie. See, he said he brought trauma mother to the precinct. See how he lied?
He did. Well, no, he didn't lie. He didn't. Well, and his father came to my home, and they told me Shakim died. But they didn't tell me he died. They just told me he got shot. And I drove my car. Quell drove in my car with me. And while I was in my car, I didn't know, but he had Chasity on the phone. I didn't know who he had on the phone, but he had somebody on the phone.
okay, y'all. Okay, remember when I was telling y'all that she was saying that Quell was in the car with her, she was on the way to the scene or whatever, and he had Chasity on the phone with him. He had Chasity on the phone with him. What? And she just talking and saying this and that. You know what I'm saying? Just going off because you already see that she thinks he has something to do with the unaliving of her son. So imagine what she was saying, and you are on speak. You got the phone with Chasity on the other end. What? You see that trifling? Agents of chaos, y'all. That's trifling. That's trifling. That is trifling, y'all. Rock is a demon. Hey, Sandy, what is up? Sandy Estes, welcome, honey. What is up, honey? You said, I believe it. I definitely, y'all see what you see what I'm saying? And nothing is solid. You know? That's why they can't keep nothing solid. That's why every single time something good starts to happen, boom, and I don't even know where the good is. Here comes another blow up, another exposed message, another live, another meltdown. It's never peace with these people, never growth, just drama and recycled and reheated. What y'all reheating for? I thought revenge was best served cold. Y'all be at each other's neck. And every time it's darker. Every time it's messier. Like the devil sitting in the director's chair yelling, action. Meanwhile, the dog's gone. The keys is gone. The kids is hungry. And the loyalty, that shit is extinct. But you up here mad because Chrisean wouldn't get you up. What? As a matter of fact, Trauma said you worse than Chrisean. We supposed to be listening to that. Let me get over to that. Hold on. Let me get to that for y'all. That's the gist of what I wanted you guys to hear for the mom. I think it's a little bit more, but I wanted to go ahead and get to what Trauma said. Or it may be a little bit more on here, but let me forward it because I have it kind of timestamped. I was trying to set it, y'all, but I kept fucking up. Okay, hold on. All right, so this should be it. Hold on.
She got all that shit from Chasity. This time around, I'm fucking trying my hardest to just like.
Okay, so this is Quail, y'all. If you guys can hear me, hold on. Okay, this is Quail, y'all, speaking first. And then it's going to go into, I'll let you know when it goes to Trauma, okay? But I timestamped this, so I guess I want you guys to hear this. So hold on.
Yeah, just avoid me feeding into the toxicity. You feel what I'm saying? I try to avoid feeding into the toxicity as much as I can. And she takes that the wrong way. Take it as way as though like I'm ignoring her and shit, but that's not what it is.
Remember, we're listening to a man that was unalived, bruh, because of her. This is scary, man. This is sad.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's Trauma talking, okay? But he's just not talking about Chasity yet. So I do apologize. I said the wrong name. That's Trauma that's talking right now, okay? Okay, we're not just going to skip by what he said. He said Chasity, him and Chasity are going through similar of what Chrisean and Blueface go through on a regular basis. That chaotic, calamity-filled, authentic self and bringing what you
just gonna sit here and go worldwide and say, oh yeah, she called the police in front of all of us. That she called the police and told the police, yes, he's a dangerous person and has a gun on him. Skirt, that's right, I came for these things. They're two of my things apart.
I'm beating on Chasity. Man, I'm beating it.
So this is Trauma himself talking, okay? This is Trauma himself talking with Charity was making those claims about him, okay? And they were saying that she was putting her hands on him. Remember, she admitted that she hit him in the head with a Hennessy bottle. Okay?
Now, before we get into this, I'm going to read this on the screen, okay? And we are about to listen to Trauma. And as you heard him say, She hit him in the head with a Hennessy bottle. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? Because who else got hit in the head with a Hennessy bottle and somebody tried to vacuum the glass out the back of his head? Chrisean. Okay? Chrisean. And you're wondering why the similarities, and these are the similarities. I'm just pointing it out. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys.
I'm beating that.
So this is Trauma himself talking, okay? This is Trauma himself talking with Charity was making those claims about him, okay? And they were saying that she was putting her hands on him. Remember, she admitted that she hit him in the head with a Hennessy bottle. Okay? It's kind of like the same situation with Blueface and Chrisean. Remember, they always was trying to make it seem like Blueface was a bad person, but in every situation, every altercation, she was the one putting her hands on him. He wasn't just waking up putting his hands on her. You know? A lot of it was like on some self-defense. We've seen video. She went to jail for beating him up in Arizona, remember? She got arrested. But then remember the situation in LA, they was downtown. Remember, they was downtown in LA, and she just kept fighting him, y'all. And remember the guy kept saying, hey, leave him alone. Leave that guy alone. He's not doing nothing. Why are you following him?
Pussy up. That obviously. Fuck you talking about? Suck my dick. Ask me no shit like that. I beat niggas up. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all niggas ain't fucking deal with this shit. I don't know. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck. That shit that y'all see, that we all see, and what transpired over the years, behind closed doors, I be going through that same shit with Chasity. 10 times more crazy. I like the fuck, y'all, man. Sean ain't got nothing on Chasity. You ask me. And that's her little sister. So she got all that shit from Chasity. This time around, I'm fucking trying my hardest to just just avoid me feeding into the toxicity. You feel what I'm saying? I try to avoid feeding into the toxicity as much as I can. And she takes that the wrong way. Take it as way as though like I'm ignoring her and shit, but that's not what it is.
Remember, we're listening to a man that was unalived, bruh, because of her. This is scary, man. This is sad.
So y'all heard what Chastity's baby daddy said. That he thinks she is 10 times worse than Chrisean. And I'm just gonna leave that right there. And the way that she talked about his being unalive was treacherous. There's no doubt that all I seen was animosity, spite, and hate when she was talking about it. That's what I felt. She had it was like she didn't have any type of feeling towards it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is, oh man, hold on, y'all. Let me show you. I mean, she was talking about that just like it was nothing. Like it didn't just happen. Like, so busy defending herself online and worried about that. Girl, I don't know, y'all. Hold on, let me bring this up for you guys. Let me see which one this is. Let me see. Okay, let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys. I think that I have it. Let me see what's going on, y'all. Let me see what's wrong with this. Okay, let me see. Okay, I thought that I had it, but it's not going to be on here. But y'all, when you guys get a chance, look it up. Because I thought I had it. I thought I had it pulled up, but I don't. Okay. And really, I just wanted to get into all of the things that we heard about Chasity and basically this family's sick ass confessions that you done killed your mama dog. Okay? Now we don't know how, when, you like where, like, but what is going on? Chyna, Chasity, Chrisean, y'all have turned dysfunction into a damn franchise. Okay, it's given Malone cinematic universe, and every spinoff gets worse than the last. I'm not playing. I feel like I'm in a trilogy, like I'm in some type of. And until y'all stop airing y'all trauma on live like this, like it's open mic night, the circus will never end, y'all. Because as soon as the tickets start selling, here come the clowns again. Here come the clowns again, running out of the woodwork and ready for that clown. I don't think nobody's getting a bag off this. So we can't say it's for the money. I mean, Chrisean, yeah, but not everybody. So yeah, I mean, I said what I said. Y'all can keep, they're going to keep blaming each other. But the truth is, the whole tent is on fire. They just think they corners are. No, the whole damn tent is on fire. Okay? And ain't enough popcorn in the world. Ain't enough popcorn in the world to watch this mess without saying, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay? I don't know, y'all. There's nothing, we can't make this make sense. The Malone madness continues. All right. You may be asking sisterhood or straight chaos. Ain't no sisterhood. All right. These are agents of chaos. The family drama is on loop. It's on replay. It's looping. This is a Netflix. Netflix couldn't write this script. Netflix couldn't script this if they tried. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm gonna call this the dysfunction Olympics, okay? Because you fall out, you get it, like, y'all, this has to be exhausting. I don't care what sector of society it represents, y'all are exhausted. Like, what? I don't know, y'all. But yeah, that's what's going on. That is what is going on. And that video isn't that old. The video that I just showed you from the clips that I showed you from the Instagram page of Chyna, that's just recently, y'all. You said death comes in 3. Unfortunately, we may witness something else, not counting the poor dog. Exactly. And that's the scary part, you guys. You understand? Because there's only 1 or 3 ways, you know, you keep going on like this, somebody's gonna get hurt. We just heard Chrisean talking about her family trying to unalive her, and she got her sister pulling up with that thing on her lap. Like, girl, no one's pulling up to no production. Y'all are on one of the most biggest freaking network platforms that there is. No, like nobody but Stunning Girl and you know her boyfriend. That's it. That's where we draw the line. Right? That's where we draw the line. He said all their names start with C. Yeah, that's just crazy. C for crazy. C for motherfucking crazy. I don't know, y'all, but that's what's going on. We will have to wait and see what goes on with the goings on, because guess what? There's going to be more. There's going to be more. That's all I can say, is that there's definitely going to be more. All right. Even Zio had a little bit more to say. He had a little bit more tea to spill. Most definitely, he did. Let's go ahead and take a look at this clip, y'all, because it gets messier, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who takes the mic, but this is the open mic night, all right? This is mad day for everybody. Really. You know? And let me ask you guys something real quick. Why do the Malone sisters keep blowing up the damn spot every 5 days? Like, seriously. What's the point of making up if y'all just gonna fall out again before Friday? That's insanity. I swear they argue, cry, pray, post, and fall out again before the week is even over. Y'all fighting like the rent is due on Sunday. Okay. And trust me, I've done the whole toxic loop thing before, right? I used to do it with many men, okay? So don't think I don't know dysfunction. But this right here is this level of dysfunction, baby. This is beyond comprehension to me. This is next level. Girl, this is next level. This is toxicity level. Like, girl, you guys drag the hell out of each other. You drug the hell out of Chrisean 1 minute, and then you're talking about her parenting, talking about her baby, calling her every name in the book, and then the next thing you know, you're backstage with her like, hey sis, what's good? What's good? What's good? And like I said, Zio had a little bit more to say. He used to be friends with Chrisean. He don't want to be friends with you no more. He was an ex-housemate, which means he used to live with Chrisean. He used to work with Chrisean. As a matter of fact, he called himself the nanny. Okay? Yeah. He used to watch Chrisean Jr. Let me pull up this so you guys can hear what he had to say. Okay? What'd you say? Welcome, Wild Peach. He said, I believe that everything with this family is scripted. The Malones are gearing us up for their own show. Oh, God, please don't talk that. No. I would hate that. Oh, my God. That would be toxicity at 10,000. Like, hold on, you guys. Let me see where it's at. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and listen to this. You guys take a listen to what more Zio had to say.
And people and be violent with it, all that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I told you I got life insurance. I got Jesus Christ. If someone who claims to love God so much wants to be so violent and be so all right, cool. Let's see who God's stronger than whose. Let's see who God's stronger than whose. I'm not playing that game no more. It seems fake now. Like now that I got punched in my face and all the marbles got fucking
Oh, I was
rearranged
gonna
in my
ask
head.
about that. Like, what the heck happened that night? Like from beginning, like what the heck? Because you just came on live with a busted lip. You didn't really explain. You just said, "Oh, Chrisean Minion and da 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 da." It was like, what the heck happened? Like what?
So I can't speak on that because
Okay,
of certain
is it
certain shit.
contract? Oh, okay,
Certain shit. I can't speak on that just yet. But don't worry. It's gonna be public news very soon.
okay.
Don't worry. And
That's
I'm gonna just leave it like that. But just know that what people think I changed my story 3 times, whatever. What people don't know that there's 2 to 3 different instances and 3 different interactions. There's 3 different interactions. There's 3 different interactions. There was the initial interaction when we
Mhm.
initially seen each other. There was another interaction when um you know we were next to each other inside the building, and then there was a third interaction when we were outside. So when people say that I'm changing my story, no, bitch, I'm just not making it clear to you. I'm just not making it clear to you because you don't give a fuck. And like the fuck, it don't
Okay.
matter. They don't matter. The only people it should matter to is Rock and Marsh. Cause I just feel that's mad fake. I just feel that's mad fake. I just feel that's mad fake. It don't even matter like how
I mean,
it's just
Zio.
mad fake.
Zio. At the end of the day, if you don't speak on it, at some point, Rock's gonna come alive and speak on it. Cause she don't speak on stuff right
She
away,
knows she can't
but
speak
she
on it.
always she can't.
She
It's
knows she
that
can't
deep.
speak on
Okay.
it. You will
Cause
never see Rock come on this internet and say anything about
I
me.
speak about you.
You will never see that. You will
And
never
she
see
spoke
that.
about Mars, Jay, like
You will
before,
never
like
see
we all
that.
had
But
fell out.
wonder
So,
why. Wonder why
um,
for real. The only thing
okay,
she's ever said to me online is that I'm a cloud chaser. But yet you sucking toes online for cloud.
yep. Hopping from dick to dick, state to
You
state.
just said who can tell me one thing? Who can tell me anything? Who can tell me anything? People talking about the baby, talking about the baby. I ain't never talk about the baby. Tell me one thing I said about the baby. Tell me where is it? Where is it? Please show me.
Remember, that was initially supposed to be the reason why Chrisean is so upset with him and got him kicked out of that Zeus event because he was talking about her child. Okay? That's why he's saying this.
Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. People talking about. Oh, I'm trying so hard to be back in the game, be back in the group. What the hell that game don't did for me before? What the hell that group don't did for me before? You know I'm in a movie starring Zio Vert. You know I'm on GQ magazine. Your
I
fave
think
ain't on
it's
GQ magazine. Your fave ain't in a movie. Do you know that my brand is brand new? No, not tarnished. No, I'm not a brand risk to no brand.
I'm glad that you're independent and you're doing your own things now.
The
But
fuck?
before you were independent, us as the fan watching in, before you were doing all this, us as the fan watching in to like y'all life, it was giving like, oh, Krishan's the provider. She moves all of you guys into her home to take care of her, to take care of y'all. To help her take care of her, like it was just looking like that. It just like
We
from an
no,
outside
no, no, no. Think about
perspective,
it like
it looked like you
this.
guys were just living leeching off her. That's
No,
what it looked like
no.
from fans. That's why it's like, oh, why did they trade on her? Why did they change on her when she was caring for them? She was providing for them. They were living in her house. I think that's how some people are looking at it as. But it's like we don't really know.
Do y'all remember the post about Sean giving her babysitters $1,000?
Yeah.
Do y'all think that's a fact? Did y'all
I don't
believe
know.
that?
I don't know because she be lying.
Hmm.
I don't know.
How about this, right?
I
I
did.
can't speak on that because
Okay.
of a certain. Brand is brand new, no, not tarnished. No, I'm not brand risk to no brand.
I'm glad that you're independent and you're doing your own things now.
The
But
fuck?
before you were independent, us as the fan watching in, before you were doing all this, us as the fan watching in to like y'all life, it was giving like, oh, Chrisean's the provider. She moved all of you guys into her home to take care of her, to take care of y'all, to help her take care of her. Like it was just looking like that. It just like
We
from an
no,
outside
no, no, no. Think about
perspective,
it like
it looked like you
this.
guys were just leeching off her. That's
No,
what it looked like
no.
from fans. That's why it's like, oh, why did they trade on her? Why did they change on her when she was caring for them? She was providing for them. They were living in her house. I think that's how some people are looking at it as. But it's like we don't really know.
Do y'all remember the post about Sean giving her babysitters $1,000?
Yeah.
Do y'all think that's a fact? Did y'all
I don't
believe
know.
that?
I don't know because she be lying.
Hmm.
I don't know.
How about this, right? How about
Mhm.
instead of thinking what y'all thinking, think more like this. Like, what was Shorty doing in that time frame? Like, what was she doing to make money? Like in the time frame. Think about it. 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 If she shut down shop, Blue shut down shop, where do you think money was coming in from? Mind you, March is doing lashes every day. I have my Airbnb business. The car cuts hair. Where do you think the money was really coming from?
See, this is stuff we didn't really know
Who was the only person
from
with
you
a
guys.
vehicle? Who was the only person with a vehicle in that situation?
Zio, this is stuff.
So she was using him. She was using him for a vehicle. She was using him to be the videographer, the nanny, the cook, the granny. Like me personally, I thought that she was taking care of everybody. I thought she moved everybody in and she basically had the tab. I definitely thought that they were staying there rent free. Right? That's what I thought. So I'm glad that whoever this person is that's asking these questions said that because basically this is what most of us thought, right?
We didn't know. We thinking, oh, Krishan's the famous one. She's the one with the Blueface baby daddy attached to her. She's the one with the money, the fine. Like we didn't
That
know
nigga
all of
don't
you guys
claim
personally.
her.
We didn't know all
No.
of you guys personally and what y'all did. So I think fans just kind of thought y'all was leeching off her, but it's like
No,
no,
there was no leeching off nothing. What the
you
fuck?
guys.
I can call Janet. I can bring the car back up here.
No,
I can
I
even bring
believe
Marsh here.
you.
Marsh would tell you herself. Marsh was
Doing her lashes, yep, she was promoting
spending
it every
bread.
day.
What are you talking
Mm-hmm.
about? Even the sisters. I'm over here helping with certain shit with the, like being like a good host for the sisters
Yeah,
when the sisters come. I'm being a good host. I'm being a good host for the sisters when the sisters come out of
yeah.
my pocket. I'm calling asking for what's that shit called when you pay for something you want it back or something?
Favorite?
Mm-mm. When you pay for something, you're like, oh yeah, just like pay me back type shit. Like basically, you know what I'm talking about, like nigga,
Yeah.
I'm over here like paying for certain shit, asking for okay, I just did this for your sister, just did that, woo, woo,
Yeah,
like
favorite
can I
though. Like,
get
hey, if I do this for you, could you like
no, it's more like,
no?
hey, one of the sisters like, hey, I'm in trouble, help.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm like, all right,
okay.
I got you, boom, Apple Pay or boom, Uber, boom, da da da. Before I
Okay.
even ask for Sean's permission. Or sometimes I would ask for Sean's permission. Hey Sean, I'm about to do da da da. But the girl just hang up on me because she's with K
Wow.
Suave somewhere, just being
Dang.
so you're not really caring or thinking. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you're a
haven't
good
seen it anywhere.
friend.
It might be in my bag actually. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, niggas come out here and pop shit all day. Yeah, we can pop shit all day. Reimburse. Like, give my reimbursement. I ain't never had my reimbursement. Why do I need to? You asked us to come and move into your crib. Why do I want to live in your crib? I have my own crib. Everyone knows it. Go to my Patreon. You see the timeline of everything. That's why I created my Patreon for this moment. That's exactly why I created my Patreon. That's exactly why I kept those videos, because you're not about to lie on my name. You're not about to make it seem as if the vert is the bum in any of the situation. But why'd you stick around and put up with it? Because when you gaslight someone, make them feel like like you're their family, like you call me your brother, you call me your best friend, you call me your ride or die, you do all this shit. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play my part too. I'm gonna be a real nigga. I'm not gonna let the fans be the reason why I turn on you. Cause y'all see, I ain't never said nothing until this moment. Why? Cause what now happened?
Because they turned on you.
She finally, you feel me? I heard for myself. I felt for myself. I see that I peeped the energy myself. I'm not about to go off of what a fan say or what this person say. All these fans saying all this shit, harassing me, all of my shit, harassing me, all this shit. All right, cool. No, that I ain't
I
gonna do nothing.
mean, you solid for that.
I'm a
So he shed light on a lot of tea that was happening when they were living in that house. Now, me myself, I thought just what she said. You know what I'm saying? That she was putting the bill, buying y'all food, taking y'all stuff. Like, it was not the case. We were wrong. We were wrong. But my question will always be, number one, y'all say Chrisean is broke. Now, I know she's putting a 10 on the 2, but I myself know that she's making some kind of money. Now, maybe I'm inflating how much she's getting, but number 2, the question is, where is the money going? Is it going on hotel rooms? Is it, I don't know. There cannot be that much dope in the world where she's spending it all in one place with the dope man. I just don't believe it. So I'm just putting that question out there, like, where is her money? What is she doing with the money that she does get? She ain't getting no crumbs. Like, she's getting some lump sums of money. I don't know. I just wanted to propose that question to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like it wasn't what was chopped up to be. Everybody looked like they was paying their own way. I guess maybe they didn't have to pay rent. I don't know. But the money was coming out their pocket. So when Chasity used to call and need money, or the family would call, he would foot the bill. You know what I'm saying? I'll send this shit. She'll reimburse me. You know what I'm saying? He never got reimbursed. He never got reimbursed. Is that not crazy? I don't know. I don't know who would want to be part of this team. You feel me? I don't know who would want to be part of this team. I want somebody to get Junior, you feel me? And get him the medical attention and the help that he needs. The nearest medical facility. Please go. Because until you do that, I don't want to hear nothing about loyalty. I don't want to hear nothing about friendship, sisterhood, sticking together through it all. I don't want to hear it. Because this ain't loyalty. This is lunacy. That's the difference. Y'all over here playing entourage, riding in sprinters, taking selfies, but you can't even define immediate medical attention. That's what Junior needs. Like, do y'all know what imminent danger means or not? Because it doesn't seem like they do. It just doesn't. And this is what gets me. Instead of taking real action, y'all hop online, happy as a clam, smiling from ear to ear, acting like everything is fine. Meanwhile, the house is literally on fire behind you. Like I said, the tent is on fire because y'all low level with it. I'm not even going to put y'all on that. The tent, the whole tent, bitch, not just your corner. They be like, I'm just going to tuck mine in. No. No, the whole damn tent is on fire. This circus tent. It's on fire. It's just baffling to me, y'all. Like, y'all don't even try to make it make sense anymore. But guess what? If y'all won't make it make sense, then we will. Together. Because the whole family dynamic, baby, it's fake as hell. It's fake as hell. All right? I mean, hopefully, I don't know, when Blueface gets out, we're going to need you to, first of all, we're going to need the DNA test. All right? We want to get that clear. Because we know he can't just willy-nilly without any rights, parental rights at all. It's going to be impossible, y'all. I know it sounds good, but until we get that squared away, and I hope that he comes out and clears the air and gets rid of at least one elephant in the room, right? And maybe Carlissa and them then Carlissa will be able to step in. But girl, she said he ain't y'all blood. He is not y'all blood. So we don't know how it's going to work out, y'all. But Blueface, I do have an update, y'all. I do have an update. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the update of when Blueface is about to be coming home, y'all. Okay. Let me see. Let me pull this up for you guys right quick. Because we do have an update on when Blueface is going to get out, y'all. Now, whether you're a fan or you're just rooting for the underdog, you guys will be happy to know that Blueface is on his way home. All right? Now, whether you love him or hate him, I know you want to know the tea. Let me take this down, and I'm just going to show you this small clip, and it's going to tell you everything that you need to know. Okay? Where's my phone at? Oh, it's right here. All right. What's up, Pincy? What is up, Pincy Lola? Hey, girl. That Crustacean can't read and still in the contract with Blueface. Yeah, she is in the contract. Remember I told you guys they got some kind of ties where they're still in contract, y'all. I don't even know if it's for Crazy in Love 3. You know she'll walk out. So she'll break the damn contract. She don't give a damn. Now, word on the street, word on the curb, word on these social media streets is that Chrisean is no longer at Baddies, that she has left. Now, I don't know how true that is. That is strictly a rumor. That is strictly allegedly, okay? I know Chasity is still in the game. I know she's still in the game. I really believe that. I don't think she went anywhere because I saw her eating room service with Anna Matt this morning. But, yeah, y'all. Let me see. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys so I can get you guys this update on Blueface, you guys. Okay, take a listen.
I love you too, Princess Journey Pie. I miss you.
On the way here, she was like, I can't wait to see Grandma. She's so cute. Okay.
He said the girl.
Are you coming over Friday?
No.
Yes, she is.
Yup.
No.
Don't be messing with my baby.
That's too bad.
Are you excited? Did he tell you? Did Mom told you already? No. How'd you know?
When I know you say like something.
Something's coming, yeah. Oh my God. So what do you want to do on the first day? Like, what are you thinking so I can kind of like get the plans right?
Do I want to come? I want to do whatever you want me to do.
Oh man, I'm trying to go home.
even just people on the internet, you don't give a fuck about Dre. All you give a fuck about is Blue, and I'm in this motherfucker, and nobody's here with me. Y'all gonna need Avery. Avery gonna need Journey. And Avery and Journey are gonna be like 15 and 16 years old, and they're gonna need each other.
Man, give them some candy so they be quiet, though.
But we have to get their clothes for the
Hey,
day.
I'll keep it open for you.
Look, you don't even like that. You like this.
Your daddy could buy this whole store when he get home next week. Now come on.
Anyway.
All right, relax. Oh. Whose is that? Hers?
She threw it.
Don't buy that.
The wood.
Okay, you heard that. All right. You guys heard that. And I know most of us, want to say do whatever it takes to get Junior to safety, right? And get him the help that he needs. And we may look to Blueface because Blueface is getting out next week. Y'all just heard her. Yes, that's what Carlissa said, y'all. This was today. So we looking at next week, y'all. Blueface is getting out. That's the tea. He also has his homecoming celebrity bash that's coming up on November 29th. And I myself want to go. Okay. I am part of new media. I'm an independent reporter, and that is what I do. So hopefully it's up in the air, you guys. Now, what I want you guys to focus on is because once Blueface gets his fine ass out of jail and he comes home, you need to immediately rescue Junior. Okay? Immediately. But then I think about it, and if he has no rights, his name is not on the birth certificate, then he has no power. And he can't do the ish that we want him to do. He can't do anything but run his mouth like the rest of us. Right? Even Carlissa's hands are tied. I don't care how benevolent, she is, how much love she has for Junior. That's all fine and dandy, and it gives us the warm fuzzies. We get it. It's nice, but it won't affect or have any impact or be of any use when it comes to saving Junior, y'all. The only way is for them to get an understanding with Chrisean. I mean, anything outside of a DNA test, okay? They would have to get Chrisean's okay. They would have to somehow make amends or have her, agree to this, where she will allow them to step in and do what she can't or won't. And what are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? Because she loves to be an enemy and she loves to make Carlissa the enemy. Okay? Chrisean is hell-bent on Carlissa being her enemy. She is hell-bent on getting that get-back train. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like in her DNA. I'm better than you. F that ninja Blueface. I'm going to show you. This is my child. And you guys know the vibes. She looks at Carlissa and Blueface anytime they go against the grain, anytime she falls out with them, anytime she goes on a rant or mad on Mad Day, they are wicked moments. They are wicked, they're evil, they're plotting against her. She does that with everybody, though. They are Satan, basically. Now, who you think gonna hand their baby over to Satan? Right? We're at a crossroads, you guys. What happens next? Because all we can do is keep the conversation going. Right? We don't want to brag. We don't want to bash. We don't want to be a part of the problem, but truth tellers tell the truth. Truth seekers, critical thinkers, free thinkers, people who have discernment and really, really believe in a higher power can never be silenced. I mean, if you have the common sense God gave, a mealworm, you're going to say something. It's like a dimly lit nightlight that constantly burns. Hashtag Save Junior. let me let you guys hear it again. You guys might not have caught it. And that's all I got for y'all. I'm gonna play it one more time. It's towards the end. Y'all will hear it when they in the candy store. Carlissa thinks she's slick, but it's on. She says you'll find the devil in the details, and you gotta watch Six Shot to get it right. This is a clip from her show. So I mean, thank you, Carlissa. Thank you, girl. Call me, girl. Y'all take a listen.
Telling me I can't wear blue. Man, she tripping, man.
Cute. I love you too, Princess Journey Pie. I miss you.
On the way here, she was like, I can't wait to see Grandma. She's so cute. Okay.
He said the girl. He said the girl.
Are you coming over Friday?
No.
Yes, she is, Papa.
Yup.
Don't
No.
be messing with my baby.
That's too bad.
Are you excited? Did he tell you? Did Mom told you already? No. How'd you know?
When I know you say like something.
Something's coming up. Oh my God. So what do you want to do on the first day? Like, what are you thinking so I can kind of like get the plans rolling?
Do I want to come? I want to do whatever you want me to do.
Oh, man. I'm trying to go home.
And even just people on the internet, you don't give a fuck about Dre. All you give a fuck about is Blue, and I'm in this motherfucker, and nobody's here with me. Y'all gonna need Avery. Avery gonna need Journey. And Avery and Journey are gonna be like 15 and 16 years old, and they're gonna need each other.
Man, give them some candy so they be quiet, though.
But we have to get their clothes for the
Yeah,
day.
Like this stuff.
I'll keep it open for you.
Look, you don't even like that. You like this.
Your daddy could buy this whole store when he get home next week. Now come on.
Anyway.
All right, relax. Whose is that? Hers?
She threw it.
Don't buy that.
So yeah, y'all, next week. Yeah, y'all, next week. Next week, babes. So yeah, that's the tea. That's the update. I drug y'all to the third level of you know where, or they took you. Okay? Because I'm knockers on heaven's door. I don't know nothing about the levels of Hades that they took y'all to. But what they did is bring back some bones. All right? And they always throw it right on our porch. Okay? For us to sift through. And that's what we got, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Blonay Got Tea. Everybody in the chat, all my supporters, my members, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Y'all, is it a mess or is it a mess? Is it a mess or is it a mess? This is what the Blonay Society has to offer you, okay? I mean, we seek the truth. We just don't always find it, okay? And we may not break the news, but bro, we're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it. Now, before I go, you guys make sure that you guys check out my store, okay? Make sure you check out the Digital Boss Playbook, the all-in-one digital course that I have, the bundle that I have in my store. Make sure you guys check that out. And what I always say is invest in yourself, okay? Invest in yourself, guys. Let me show you right quick what I have to offer you. Because look, we love to create conversation. These are great think pieces. It gives us a glimpse into, right, a certain sector of society that exists. Remember, these people that we're looking at, I can't talk about everybody. These are the catalysts. These are the examples, all right? And it's why we always need to be aware and vigilant, because it doesn't start and stop with just Chrisean and her family, All right, might be your next door neighbor, might be somebody in your family, your immediate family, your distant family, right? It could be somebody that you care about, family. We have friends, right? We go to school, we are in college, you know, maybe a college friend or something like that, maybe your own sister. So let's always take something away from this. And I know, like, you find a diamond in the rough, you guys, and a diamond is one of the most beautiful gems, right? It's not sitting pretty on the top of a hill, or, you know, you get it out of the rough. So I just hope that you guys take away something. I know that sounds crazy, like, girl, we just sitting up here. No, it's more than that. It's more than that. Because the hashtag Save Junior is real. It's real as it will ever be. Because that child, that's in real time. That baby needs help right now. Right now. Immediate help. Okay? Devastating, yes. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think you guys get it. Right? Now let me go ahead and show you. Because I think I covered everything. Yeah, I did. So before you guys go, just let me go ahead and show you guys right quick. And let me go ahead and bring this up. Let me go ahead and bring now. Normally, I have a sneak peek, DBA sneak peek on my store. If you want to go ahead and check this out before you choose to commit, I call it investing in yourself, right? And I'm not selling any miracles. I'm not really even trying to, you know what I'm saying, be that. Even though I worked in sales before, of course. But what I'm trying to tell you is I'm simply sharing with you how I help myself. Okay, and how you can help yourself. And I always say, you can't tell me $500 extra a month. You can't use that, right? Some people make $500 in a day. Hell, an extra 100 right now would be so nice, right? And you know what? They replaced a lot of workers at Amazon with robots. Did you guys see that ad, that article? Just every day, there's always something. And I want to give you guys a way where you guys can secure a stream of income that is totally up to you. As long as you have electricity, of course, right? A device and the internet. That's all you need. That's all you need. Now, let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys. Hold on. Because now that you're on here, you'll get a special sneak peek because I'm actually going to go in to the into the digital course, okay? And as I pull this up, I want to remind you guys that Google is free. Okay? Google is free. YouTube is free. Chat GPT is free. Canva is free. Pinterest is free. The internet is free. Okay? Start that damn business. Now, the last one's a little trickery because you may have to be somewhere or go some, you know. But if you're really determined to do this, everything that I named is free. All right? Start that damn business, y'all. Okay? That's all I got to say. All right, so let me pull this up for you right quick. I thought I could pull it up the quick way. And I'm glad that I could be introducing you guys to this as well, because I'm like, why would I gatekeep this? You know what I'm saying? Why would I gatekeep something like this and not share this with my chat, with my audience, with the people that support me? Or maybe you're just passing through. This is valuable information, no matter how you got here and the reason for you being here. Okay. And the key is to make it consistent. But making money, okay, and investing in yourself is something that we all can do. Some of us are in better positions than others. Some of us know a little bit more than others, but it all depends on your talent. Tap into what you bring to the table before you even open one of these digital courses, because I'm giving you free game. I'm letting you know, I'm presenting what I have, but I'm also giving you little hints and clues that help it be easier. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and bring this up. I keep on saying that, girl. If you say that one more damn time. I mean, you know, the experiences that I had when I created the income, and I made that in 3 months, I was proud of myself. $1,500. I really was. When I got my first sale, oh my God. Yeah. So, and it helped me. It really did. Whether it comes in the course of a day or over a course of a month, it's nothing to shake a stick at. It's actually an accomplishment. And if you could use an extra $1, $2, $3, hell, $500 a month, I would highly suggest that you check out my all-in-one collection of digital courses. Okay. I mean, tuck it. And if you don't want to use it, tuck it. Because this is something that you can pull out at any given time and reap the benefits from. And you can learn at your own pace. It's a one and done investment. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull this up a little bit. All you have to do is go to the store tab on right here on my YouTube channel. You don't have to leave. It's right there. If you go to my YouTube channel and there's a store tab, just go ahead and push that and it'll take you right here. Right? Because you can use this on any given Sunday, any given season, any given month, and you can still have a side gig along with your 9 to 5. So it's a win-win. And like I always say, don't let the HR department decide your future. Don't let your manager or your supervisor decide your future. Right? And like I said, if you're not too sure, go ahead and grab the DBA sneak peek. It is totally free, guys. It is absolutely free. But take action. Take action, because something like this tool that I'm introducing you guys to could absolutely change your life. And you never know when you may be in an emergency situation, when all you got is the media, the social media platform that you built or are building, right? Your laptop and a dream. It may just come down to this. I'm just letting you guys know. This could be plan B and could eventually be plan A. Now, this is right here, what I'm showing you guys. This is the Digital Boss Playbook, Volume 1. It's $111, but that's a great investment, you guys, because we spend that, what? Some people spend that taking their family to freaking McDonald's. Some people spend triple that on a bus down, right? You can invest in yourself, you guys. Add value to yourself. Now, the Digital Boss Playbook is a digital all-in-one collection. It's for anyone who is serious about creating multiple streams of income online. Now, with the Digital Boss Playbook Volume 1, you get access to a complete collection of courses that will teach you how to tap into any stream of income. Now, this is a digital file, you guys. No physical product will be shipped. You will get one file to download. Okay, so you will get a PDF of the digital boss playbook. And yeah, so that's how it comes. And like I said, take advantage of the sneak peek if you really want to see what you guys are getting into. And you can do that too. So I left that option out there for you. But sometimes we got to think things through, right? But I'm telling you, this is an awesome tool to have. And like I said, it's a one-time investment and then it's done. And it's there for a lifetime. As long as you have access to the internet, like I said, there's nothing that can stop you guys. So like I said, invest today. You guys, volume 1, like I said, is a little over $100. Start with that. I mean, it's really up to you. And I'm glad that I'm able to offer this to you guys and all of the different options. But the best bet is for you just to invest and get that volume 1. And it will literally change your life. Now, you got to put some effort into it. I'm not selling any dreams, okay? You got to put some effort into this. Faith without works is dead. And that's true, all right? You got to put some effort into it. You got to have some type of commitment to it. You got to have some type of consistency, But I'm telling you, this is what we need to be doing anyway. And the older you get, the more important it is. Right? You run into ageism, you're being let go from your job simply because you're 40. You know what I'm saying? And you can just take control of that. You can take control. You can have some type of control. Because I know sometimes it feels like you have no control, right? But we should all be doing this anyway. It's bettering ourselves. All of these things I named, we need to be doing this in some capacity anyway. But you guys are in a better position to be able to benefit off of this all-in-one digital collection. And I just want you guys to have the opportunity to teach yourself instead, right? Treat yourself and then teach yourself and then apply it. Now you can start off easy. Let me show you what I have, okay? You can start off just simple. Hold on, you guys. And I'm going to come to the chat. If you guys have any questions about this, just feel free to ask me in the chat. Hold on, you guys. Let me bring up some of the some of the courses, so you guys can actually see. All right. And you guys are getting a sneak peek, okay? And that's simply because you're on this live right now, because the sneak peek DBA does not actually go into the digital courses, okay? So I'm going to give you guys a real sneak peek because I'm going to actually go into the courses, all right? All right, so if you guys see right here, hold on, let me bring it up. And let me show you guys. All right. So here's the courses, you guys. All right. As you guys can see. Let me take this banner down. All right. So as you guys can see, these are the different courses that it has. All right. The Welcome Crash Course in Digital Marketing, Story Selling Playbook. You want to set up your online store. Let's go ahead and look into this, setting up your online store. This is the course. Now I'm going to go into the course and we're going to see all of the modules and the breakdown of each course, okay? Some is audio, some is video, some is text. So it's all together. And we learned three different ways. So it's something for everybody. And I'm telling you, these videos give you step by step by step by step. All right. It's as if somebody is holding your hand through this. And you guys know repetition is the father of success. So that's what we should be doing. All right. I'll just go through this right quickly. Set up your online store. You know, sometimes they'd be like, oh, this is what you got to do. Go get this and then set up the store and then put your products on there. Bitch, how? How do I do that? Well, this is it. Okay. You choose your platform. And did I tell you the beauty of all this is that you can resell? You can resell this. Yes. You can resell this while you're sharing the knowledge. You're not being a gatekeeper, and you can still earn off of this and still have your own copy tucked away so that you can learn at your own pace and you always have it at your fingertips. Okay? And this is a great start to 2026 before it gets here, because I'm telling you, with everything that's going on and all the layoffs and all this and all that, you need this in your arsenal, guys. I'm telling you, you guys need this in your arsenal. All right. So just quickly, it goes through that. It definitely lets you know exactly right off top how to set up your stand store, how to set up your beacons. Let's see, text description, customize your logo. If you want to customize your PDF, it takes you through every step, y'all. Okay. How to set up your stand store. If you keep going, it gives you the terms and conditions that you'll need. You don't even have to go look. Okay, they're right there. Copy and paste. Copy and paste, guys. All right. What else? Setting up your stand store, a guided tour, subscription pricing, confirmation email. It goes through everything, you guys. All right. So I just wanted to give you a sneak peek into the sneak peek, right? If you want to set this up, connecting your payment method, customize your logo, it covers every avenue that you need. All right. So you guys make sure you guys check this out. Don't want to keep you guys too long, but yeah. And if you'd like to communicate, it comes with the community. It comes with the calendar. All right. And it lets you know everything that you guys need to know. All right, I just wanted to make sure I touch bases with you guys on this and let you guys know. All right. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Blonay Got Tea and hanging with your girl. I really, really appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in my chat, all my day ones. Yes, y'all. You said like a certificate hanging on your wall. I love the green hearts. Thank you so much, Jazz. Thank you so much, Pincy. Y'all are awesome. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. And I will see you guys. I'm sorry. I will see you guys on the next video. Okay. Until next time, America. Have you guys seen Chastity's latest video? Like, girl.
Bring all them alongs and we're going to beat shit together. That's not what everybody want. Everybody I was going to pull up and I'm thinking about everybody. Yeah, I'm going to bring all them alongs and we're going to beat shit together. That's not what everybody want. Everybody got secret motives and secret agendas or whatever they got going on. I don't want no parts of it. I don't want to be in that shit because that's not what I'm about. What I'm about family and unity. Everybody's not about that. So I can't make everybody be like me, and I'm not finna force it or try to make it like that. It is what it is. So I wash my hands. I changed my number and all that. Niggas don't got my number. I don't want no parts of that shit. That shit is evil, my nigga. I'm smiling and crying and reaching out, and it's a whole fucking game. This shit ain't fucking no game to me. It's my fucking life. Everything that family do affects me. Do they give a fuck? No. Look at them online again, doing it again. The fuck? No, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like them. I don't want to be a part of them. None of that. I let the shit out my sisters. I just changed my number and isolated. And then I got fucking messages and shit. I don't want to be a part of them. None of that. I let the shit out my sisters. I just changed my number and isolated. And then I got fucking messages and shit on my DM. Made me cry. Fuck is you talking about? I still care, nigga.
Like, cool. Like, Are we ever gonna like be cool? It's again. This is not beef. Like it's a beef after a beef after a beef. I don't got enough beef in me, my nigga. I'm about to go vegan.
Thanks for watching. Shout out to my VIPs.